Right, so what have we been up to in Hangzhou so far? I can't remember the last update we made. So, did we mention the massage?
Don't know,
I
mate.
don't know. Anyway, we'll start from that then. We had a massage 2 days ago now, which was pretty cool. One of my favourites so far. What do you think?
Yeah, I fell asleep halfway through it, so yeah.
It was a good one. It wasn't too rough or anything like the ones in Yangzhou were really heavy-handed.
Really heavy-handed.
Yeah. So that was good. Then we just went mooching about and we met this Dutch girl. So we...
You need to get her on Facebook, man.
Yeah. Well, we've got her name and everything. We can add her when we get back. Yeah, we met this Dutch girl. We went for some food and ended up drinking till the early hours, which was pretty cool.
We met Seth.
Yeah, we met this Chinese guy called Seth who did... I'm getting deja vu, maybe I've already reported this, but anyway.
I didn't know you did.
He did absolutely awesome impressions of British and American accents.
His British accent was better than that.
Yeah, his British accent was better than Luke's. But he was one of these Chinese rich kids that you hear about, but I always thought that they'd come across as, you know, really arrogant and horrible, but
That's only in the West.
this guy was like really nice. He was rich. He's got well, he's not rich. His parents are rich. He's got a brand new BMW X5, which he was showing us pictures of and everything. But yeah, he was really down to earth guy. We had a good chat with him. He was practicing his English, and you know, we were asking about each other's countries and all that sort of thing. Then yesterday we met this Dutch girl again, and we went round the West Lake. That was quite nice, really. Yeah, just beautiful scenery and all the rest of it. It's huge though. I mean, we rented bikes, but yeah, it's just massive. And there's certain bits you can't take your bike in, so you have to park up and then walk through certain bits and come back on yourself. We took a boat ride out to one of the islands, and that was really cool.
Yeah, that was.
I've taken more boats in the past 2 weeks than I have in my entire life.
True that.
But yeah, I'm not complaining. What else? Yeah, we carried on round and we went to the Lei Feng Pagoda, which at first was a bit disappointing because like the original one was built in 977 AD, but when we got there we found out it collapsed in 1924. So the one that's there now is pretty new, and they've got escalators up to the top, which sort of seemed really touristy and took away from, I don't know, the authenticity of the place. But once we got to the top, it was awesome views, like really, really awesome views. You could see right over Hangzhou. Then we cycled back and went for some food. We went to a Hong Kong restaurant, and that was probably for me one of the best meals we've had so far. Hong Kong food is very similar to the Chinese food we get back home, so there was pretty much nothing I didn't like or was a bit squeamish about. So that was really, really good. And yeah, then we just went and sat by the lake. We went and saw the water fountain. We saw it on the first night, but we were quite far away, so we saw it up close last night. That was really good. Very touristy and everything, but it's worth it. Yeah, and then just sat by the lake, watched some guys doing karaoke, and yeah.
That little girl dancing.
Yeah, there was a little girl. She was really sweet, and this guy was singing karaoke, and she was dancing along to it. She had like a repertoire of about 5 dance moves, which she repeated for the whole of the song. But everyone was, you know,
Yeah, don't hate on that dance.
yeah, everyone was going like, oh, she was really cute. And then we sat by the lake, just chatted and looked at the scenery. It was really, really relaxing and just peaceful. It was really nice. We had a bit of an early night though. We've both got colds.
Felt rough as fuck yesterday morning.
Yeah, we were gonna stay in yesterday, but because we'd agreed to meet this girl, we did end up going out, and it was worth it. I felt a lot better once we were out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, no plans so far today.
Gotta go to a chemist.
Yeah, we've got to go to a chemist. Winston recommended some thing, I don't know what exactly it is, for a cold, and we were supposed to go yesterday. We couldn't find a chemist on the way to all the way back from Westlake, so we need to have a look today because I've got a really sore throat. He's all snotty and everything, so yeah, I don't want it to get any worse because we're going to Shanghai tomorrow.
So we need to be up to par.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Hangzhou so far is absolutely beautiful place. I really like it here. It's up there in my
Top three.
top three, definitely. Top two, definitely.
Ooh, right. Ooh.
For me, so far, it's between Xi'an and Hangzhou. But the only thing here is there's not much to do aside from the West Lake. I mean, there's shopping and just general wandering around, but there's no actual tourist stuff.
If you're looking to go for tourist shit.
Yeah, if touristy things are your thing, I mean, there's a few temples, but I don't know. We've seen loads of temples, and we've still got a few more temples to see. So I don't want to overdo it with temples. I'm all templed out.
That was bad. Oh, that was bad.
It's true. Although they are usually very nice places, they're very similar. So
Dude, I think we're templed out as it is. But
yeah. And when we're going to Taiwan, and we're going up a mountain there. And from what I've read, there's like temples all the way up. So we'll definitely be templed out by the end of that. So yeah, today, first thing on the agenda is to find a chemist, and then just wander around and see if we can find anything interesting. So update later. Right, so it's our third day in Hangzhou. Like I said this morning, there's not really much to do apart from the West Lake, so we're here back at the West Lake. A different part though. We're sort of more further away from the main town bit. But it's really awesome scenery. We're here at a tea house. Fucking flies everywhere though. We've covered ourselves in bug spray and there's still flies everywhere.
give me some more.
But you know, what can you do? Not got much left to be sparing with it. Yeah, it's been a chilled out day. We've walked around the town a bit. I had to buy a memory card. I've managed to fill up a 32 gig memory card on this camcorder, and I've managed to fill up a 4 gig memory card on my camera. So I went and bought another memory card for my camera. I already had a spare one for this. So it's going to be a lot of photos and footage, I think. So at the moment we're drinking some very expensive green tea. The equivalent of £5 for the leaves. You get as much water as you can put in it, but pretty expensive. But the view's worth it. I don't mind paying a £5 for this. We just had some girls come up to us and ask us if we'd take part in a survey, but we think it was a bogus survey. I think they just wanted their picture taken with us, because they weren't actually filling, when we were giving them answers, they weren't actually filling anything in. They just asked us questions about what we thought of China and everything, but it was pretty cool. Yeah, that's about it. We just had a really chilled out day today, but you need that every now and again because we've done a lot so far. So yeah, we've managed to find some of that cold and flu stuff that Winston told us about, so we're going to try that when we get back to the apartment tonight, the hotel even. Okay, last update of third day in Hangzhou.
Yep.
Yeah, last time we were sat having some tea. After that, Luke went and got his portrait done, which I think was pretty good.
Except the arms were pretty skinny.
Yeah, he was like doing a pose like that, and the hand and the arms.
It wasn't
were
really a pose, I was just leaning actually on the arm.
Yeah. So, but apart from that, it was pretty good. Then we took a little walk back down the West Lake.
And this pose was actually this.
Yeah.
without the shoulder.
Then we took a little walk back down Westlake. What else happened?
We just chilled there for a bit, really.
Yeah, we just chilled out, got some beers. Beer's pretty expensive in front of the Westlake, so if you ever go there, buy your own somewhere else and take it there. It was like 25 yuan for one beer, like a can, like a small can, which is the equivalent of £2.50. So pretty expensive, really, but it wasn't too. You know, you're on holiday, you don't mind spending that. Yeah, so we just watched the view again.
That guy next to us, who just sat there all the time playing Space Invaders.
Yeah, we were just watching like the sunset and everything. It was really nice, and there was a guy sat next to us. One thing we've noticed about Chinese people is they're just constantly fixed on their phone. You know, if there's any sort of view to be seen or any sort of, I don't know, tourist
Beauty.
site, yeah, they're just on their phone, playing on the phone, texting, phoning people, whatever. Anyway, this guy, we think he could speak English because we were, I don't know, yeah, we were pretty much being pigs and just talking about all the women that were walking past, and he had a smirk on his face for most of the time, so I think he could understand what we were saying, or at least parts of it. Yeah, then we went and sat like right on the
That fat woman who
the end.
you walked off.
Eh?
That fat woman who took your place when you walked off.
Oh yeah, I just went to get some beers and some chick took my place, but yeah.
It was that guy you were talking to for about an hour.
Yeah, I went to get some beers and I met this guy, and he was, I don't know, handicapped. He couldn't use his legs. He was on one of those bikes that you row, like pedal with your hands. And yeah, he was just asking about, you know, he said he learned English from listening to BBC4, The Arches, which is a pretty strange way to learn English. But
yeah, I'm gonna admit that is pretty odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty odd.
Yeah, but he spoke pretty good English, and we were talking about football and stuff like that, and then he said, where are you going next? We said Shanghai, and he said Shanghai is pretty shit, so I was like, you know, cheers man, we're going there tomorrow and you've just told me that it's shit, so thanks. But he seemed like a nice guy, and then we went and sat right at the front, like there's like a wooden pier thing. We went and sat there, and there was this Chinese couple that were having a bit of a picnic, and they gave us some packets of chicken feet.
With salt.
We didn't realise they were chicken feet at first. He was just sort of miming that you should eat it and drink your beer. So I don't know, I thought it was like a beer snack or something, so we opened it and it was cold chicken feet, horrible.
With salt.
Yeah, salt, and like it was quite hot as well. I think there was chilli on it or something like that. It was disgusting. I don't like hot chicken feet, I don't like cold chicken feet.
I just don't like chicken feet.
Yeah, I don't like fucking chicken feet, they're disgusting. They're the most pointless piece of food ever. There's no meat on them.
It's just flesh.
They just taste, it's just skin, and it's horrible.
Shit like that would say.
And then they gave us like these little, they look like sweets at first, like
It's like toffees.
yeah, like toffee, candy, or whatever you want to call it. So of course we opened them up, started eating them, and it was like jerky, like.
They classed as jerky.
Yeah, did she do like a translate thing on her phone?
Yeah, it's a jerk.
Yeah, jerky. And it was like some horrible. It was like flavoured with 5 spice and it was horrible.
Oh, fucking big.
But because they, I don't know, made an effort, we went and got them a few beers. So we shared our beer with them, gave them a beer each, which they were quite happy about. We took some photos with them.
Started playing with that laser pen for a bit.
Yeah, Luke bought a laser pen in Yangzhou, and we were like.
Yeah, you've only got a video on that, mate, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying we were still playing with it and shining it in the eyes of the boat people, like you shouldn't really do, but I don't know.
We do not like
the immature side comes out of you when you've got a laser pen.
Back to being a child.
Yeah. What else did we do?
There was something else. Oh yeah, we went looking for that like flying thing that like.
Yeah, there's like a plane thing, like a remote control plane, lights up. It was right up in the sky. It's pretty awesome. We couldn't find it. We wanted to buy one.
But I realised that'd be pretty expensive anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the size of that TV, man, like lengthwise.
Yeah, the TV. Yeah. It was pretty big. The TV doesn't work, by the way. We have no idea why, but it didn't work last night. It's not working now, so we're playing cards and listening to iPods and stuff. Then we went for a little walk around the night market, which we've been to every day since we've been here. But what did we get? Oh, I just bought some cigarettes. Cigarettes are really cheap there. I got 5 packets of cigarettes for 100 yuan, which is like £10. So really, really, really cheap.
Our Dutch friends are gone.
Yeah, our Dutch friend left today. It would have been nice to spend more time and like do stuff, but yeah, she had to go to. She's seen the Three Gorges, so she went on to that. Yeah, so I don't think much else has happened. We just had a look around the market again. And yeah, it's just been a really chilled out day so far. I really love Hangzhou. Oh, and that's what I meant to do. The thing, yeah, we're doing our remedy. Here's your cup.
Oh, great. Here we go.
I'll just go and get the box to show it.
Yeah, go and show my feet.
This was recommended by Winston. 999, not 666. But we've both got colds. Luke's is a bit worse than mine. I just feel like I've got a sore throat and that. But so, cheers.
It's not that bad. It's still bad.
No,
It's not that bad. I don't know. I'm gonna give a shit. I need to go well.
it tastes a bit minty. Yeah, mint and herbs. But as far as cold remedies go, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as, in fact, no, I quite like Lemsip, but a lot of people don't. So
Well, that is mini actually. Yeah.
but yeah, it's not bad. Hopefully, it does the job. This is our first one.
It's the reason why we're filming it.
Yeah, but we don't want to be ill in Shanghai and for the rest of our trip. So
Stupid.
we have one now, 1 in the morning, maybe 2 in the morning.
Wait, 1 in the afternoon.
We'll be on the train in the afternoon, maybe when we get to Shanghai.
I
But
know, but oh no.
as many as we, you can get hot water on the train, so if we can get cups, we might be alright. So yeah, as many as we can, so that we're not ill anymore.
You drank it?
No, I've just had a bit.
Oh.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I think this will probably be our last update from Hangzhou, because we've got to get up in the morning and then.
Wait, have you done the thing about the room?
Yeah, I'll do the room now actually. This is yeah, we've got to get up early and go and get a train to Shanghai. So Shanghai will probably be our next update. So for now, our room, a lot smaller than the others.
For fuck's sake. Yeah, drop that.
Yeah, not much to see really, just 2 beds. These beds are rock hard, by the way.
No, that's not funny. It's not funny.
Rock hard. It's like sleeping on a fucking piece of wood. But
It's like sleeping on a bench.
it was cheap. Not the best hotel we've stayed at, but like yeah, it was cheap, and it's relatively clean. There's a good shower, toilet, all the rest of it. Yeah,
Sleeping in the toilet. That sounds really alright.
yeah, sleeping on the toilet would probably be more comfy than sleeping on the beds. So yeah, last update from Hangzhou. So see you in Shanghai.
Peace.